What's up, everybody? It's your host Marquise, and you're watching MDG Entertainment. Now, today I will be talking about Fishman Island. Yes, you heard me right, Fishman Island. I have been going over my One Piece journey. I recently picked back up the anime at the beginning of this year. That was my New Year's resolution to pick it back up. So I think I started with Arlong Park or something like that, and just got all the way to Punk Hazard now. I'm at the beginning of Punk Hazard. But I wanted to talk about Fishman Island because Fishman Island arc can get a lot of hate, and I don't see why. In my opinion, the Fishman Island arc so far is the best arc I've seen in One Piece. Period. Now obviously I'm going to be explaining myself in this video, so please stick around to the end. It won't be too long of a video, but go ahead, sit back, relax, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you already haven't, and let's hop right into this. So Fishman Island gets a lot of hate. Now, why do it get a lot of hate? Let's talk about it. It gets a lot of hate because after the time skip, coming off of Marineford, we had all of this action. So much was going on with the Straw Hats. So much was going on with Luffy trying to save Ace. Then you had Ace die. It was a lot of stuff going on. At the time that One Piece was at its peak at Marineford, you had Whitebeard showing off his devil fruit. You had Blackbeard come at the end and hold the power of darkness in one hand and the power of fucking Whitebeard in the other hand, wielding two devil fruits never seen before in history, and all this crazy shit comes. So you come back after the 2-year time skip, wanted to know what the Straw Hats been up to, and they go to Fishman Island, and they're faced with some pretty weak opponents. If it wasn't for them being literally at the bottom of the fucking sea, Luffy could have cleaned up everybody by himself. Out of 100,000 people, his Conqueror's Haki knocked out 50,000 of them. And I'm pretty sure Luffy could have beat up 50,000 people by himself, including all of their leaders. So I get that. The enemies wasn't strong, but when I'm thinking of Fishman Island and when I say it's the best arc, I'm not really worrying about how powerful it is. Now, yes, it was cool to actually see all of the new stuff that the Straw Hat Pirates can do, which we didn't get. We didn't see a lot from Zoro. Hopefully, Punk Hazard, I get a little bit more information about Zoro and what he's been learning over the 2-year time skip. The Sanji running on air was pretty cool. Nami and all of her technology and gadgets was cool. Usopp was cool. Chopper finally controlling his forms was pretty dope. And Luffy using his different forms of Haki was very cool. I love that in the Fishman Island arc. The most important thing about this arc was the actual storytelling. Some of the best story writing, some of the best storytelling I've seen is shown in anime, and definitely it gave so much information to the overall story. Hell, it even had me remembering Arlong when Luffy first fought him, when he freed Nami. Like, holy shit, you thought he was just some kind of fish monster, but in all reality, like, this shit goes way deeper than anybody could have ever imagined, bro. His father figure, somebody that all of the Fishman looked up to, Tiger, went out of the comfort of his own country to the surface, looking for freedom, looking for peace, looking to see if they was accepted, and the first thing they do is make him a slave. And that broke my heart. I'm not even gonna lie. When they first, when that shit happened, it was a build-up, right? You know, Tiger became a slave. He freed himself. He came back to the island. He told the king. Well, I don't think it never was applied. He told the king, but I'm guessing he told the king. And you know, he creates this pirate crew, and they go around and they free slaves of all races, colors. It doesn't matter. But you know, deep down inside, he had hatred for humans because he couldn't let himself. You know, he couldn't let that pain go. They could have. Don't tell him what they could have done to him as a slave. He was property. He was literal property. And when he, you know, met that human girl and got her back home to her people, he know that her people wasn't going to be accepting of the Fishman. But like, to say he was set up and then killed, Like, that was heartbreaking. And I'm not even gonna lie, I cried. I cried when Tiger died, dude. And I watched this episode a couple of weeks ago. I was like, this is so fucking sad. And then, like, what made it even sadder, he literally told Jinbei and the rest of them, like, this hatred that we have for humans, let that shit die with us. Don't pass that hatred to the next generation. Don't let the hate just keep going, just forever, all eternity. Somebody has to break the cycle. Let us be the ones who can break the cycle. He didn't even tell them to go out and love humans. He just said, let that hatred die with you. That's a fucking man right there, bro. To say that they just stabbed him in the fucking back and murdered him after returning one of their people, and he's still like, hey, let the hatred die with us, after announcing he was a slave. I'm sorry, that was a sea of fucking emotions, and it just made Fishman Island, the whole arc, just skyrocket to that first spot for me. Like, that was an emotional fucking mess. And Oda, oh my god, Oda is a genius. Like, I'm not even gonna cap, Oda is a genius. What he did by giving us Marineford all this hype, all this action that obviously we knew Oda had. They have great action scenes, and Marineford was filled of great actions. But he then, right after that, gave us some of the best storytelling we've seen in One Piece, and some of the best storytelling we've seen in Shonen in general. And a lot of you motherfuckers say the arc is boring. What? Wake up and smell the coffee. Oda is hitting y'all with some facts. Oda is hitting y'all with some truth. Oda is hitting y'all with some life lessons. No matter what you look like on the outside, we're the same on the inside. Just like in Fishman Island. It was actual fishmen. Looked nothing like humans. Yet, their blood was the same. Think about that. Their blood was the same. That's the underlying message in Fishman Island. No matter what you look like on the outside, we all are the same on the inside. And then another hidden underlying message in Fishman Island, the most important one, do not pass your hatred and your racism to the next generation. Let that hatred and racism die with you. Oda is a fucking genius. Wake up, because Fishman Island is, as of right now, the best arc in One Piece. Now, I may change my mind. It's like, what, 10, it's like 1,000 episodes. But as of right now, I'm not changing my mind. There's nothing that can change my mind. Fishman Island is the greatest arc in One Piece. You heard it here on MDG Entertainment. That's all I got for you. I catch y'all later. Peace.